with like the lying. It was very weird to me. It was like they had to get out first, and they had to lie repeatedly and obsessively and angrily, like Josh Hammer.
The system just sort of crashed, and it just really makes me happy that happened, actually. It was already very difficult for me to do this for a lot of reasons, but...
The art of strategic ambiguity, breaking down viral claims, the viral explosion that broke the internet. My inbox has been absolutely demolished. Over 3,000 messages in 48 hours. Twitter's on fire. Reddit threads are multiplying like rabbits. And it all started with one 90-second video clip that has everyone from political junkies to casual observers asking the same question. Did she really just say that? I'm talking about the recent viral moment from best-selling author and commentator Rebecca Stone's private members stream, where she appeared to suggest, or did she, that former President Harrison was somehow connected to the tragic death of media personality Marcus Chen. The internet exploded. Headlines screamed. Conspiracy theories multiplied faster than you could refresh your feed. But here's the thing nobody's talking about. Did she actually say what everyone thinks she said? Let's break down what really happened, because this is a masterclass in strategic communication that you need to understand, whether you love her, hate her, or have never heard of her before. Let me play this back for you, word by word, because precision matters here. Stone opens with, "We just know that he was truly betrayed in one of the most egregious ways I think I've ever seen." Stop right there. Notice something. She says truly betrayed, but by whom? She doesn't say. That word truly is doing heavy lifting, creating emotional weight without providing actual information. It's a linguistic technique that makes you feel certainty without giving you facts. She continues, "It has made me lose faith in politics. It has made me fully lose faith in Harrison." Now here's where the internet lost its collective mind. People heard, Harrison killed Marcus Chen, but is that what she said? Not exactly. She's creating an association without making a declaration. There's no causal link established. It's like saying, I hate traffic and I hate my neighbor Bob. It doesn't mean Bob caused the traffic. Then comes the key line that sent everyone spiraling. I have to give credit. His heart aches for the fact that Marcus gave so much of his life to Harrison and to politics. And they just were like, nope, that's it. Notice the pronoun shift? She goes from Harrison to they. Who are they? In the next breath, she refers to the agencies, presumably federal agencies. But watch how she's constructed this narrative sandwich. Harrison on one side, federal agencies on the other, and she's let your brain make the connection in the middle. Here's where it gets really interesting, and honestly, where the whole argument falls apart if you look closely. Stone says, "What is with them giving people a holiday after they kill them? As soon as they give you a boulevard and a holiday, they definitely killed you." That's the Fed's signature. Powerful statement. Provocative. Memorable. And here's the problem. Marcus Chen was never given a federal holiday. He received a one-time day of remembrance on September 22nd this year. That's not a recurring federal holiday. And the boulevard? 2 local municipalities renamed traffic intersections, not even full streets, in his honor. One was literally a roundabout in Arizona, and another was a small connector road in Ohio. So when Stone says, as soon as they give you a boulevard and a holiday, they definitely killed you, she's building a framework based on examples that don't actually apply to the case she's discussing. Now, I want to be clear about something. Rebecca Stone is brilliant at what she does. And I mean that genuinely, not sarcastically. She's mastered a communication technique that keeps her legally protected while creating maximum viral impact. It's called strategic ambiguity, and it works like this. Pose questions instead of making statements. What if? Is legally safer than I believe. Use vague pronouns. They can mean anyone, so you can never be pinned down. Create emotional associations. Link unrelated things, losing faith in Harrison plus Marcus's death, and let the audience draw conclusions. Provide pattern frameworks. This always happens makes people believe it happened this time, even without evidence. It's effective. It's strategic. And it's why millions of people are now convinced she exposed something, when technically, she never made a single direct accusation. Let me demonstrate how this technique can be misused. And I'm going to make you uncomfortable for a second. What if Leonardo DiCaprio was involved in Marcus Chen's death? I'm not saying he was. I'm just asking questions. I'm not pointing fingers. But what if DiCaprio's twin brother, did you know he has a twin, was in Arizona that day? What if he didn't pull the trigger but maybe, possibly, perhaps knew someone who did? You're probably thinking, that's insane. There's zero evidence. DiCaprio was filming in Iceland. This is ridiculous. Exactly. That's the point. When you ask loaded questions without evidence, you can implicate anyone. You can create suspicion where none should exist. You can make people question reality itself. The proper response to, "I'm just asking questions," should always be, based on what evidence are you asking those specific questions? Look, I get it. People are grieving Marcus Chen. People want answers. People are frustrated with institutions they feel aren't being transparent. Those feelings are valid and real, but here's what concerns me. We've reached a point where strategic ambiguity has become more powerful than direct evidence. Where just asking questions without basis has become an accepted form of discourse. Where viral moments matter more than verified truth. Marcus Chen's death was tragic. The investigation is ongoing. And if there's evidence of wrongdoing by anyone, including government officials, it should be exposed with facts, documents, and verified information. Not through linguistic techniques designed to create viral moments while maintaining plausible deniability. Did Rebecca Stone directly accuse former President Harrison of involvement in Marcus Chen's death? No, not technically. Did she create a rhetorical framework that led millions to believe she did? Absolutely yes. And that's the genius and the danger of strategic ambiguity in our current media landscape. Pay attention to the words people actually use, not just the impression they create. Ask for evidence behind the questions. And remember, just because someone's asking doesn't mean there's a reason to answer. Stay sharp out there.